Welcome back to Map It. This is Make It Plain with Tracy, your weekly Monday podcast. So I'm really excited to be here once again, and I'm happy you are still here with me. So this edition this week, we will be doing a wrap. It's been an interesting month of March, and we're talking about marching forward. Marching, moving forward, or in other words, advancement. So if you're just joining for the first time or you just stumbled across me, do well to look me up with my YouTube channel, on Facebook, on Instagram. Find me on Tracy Gamidapa. You will see all the interesting things we've been doing and talking about on YouTube. And of course, you do well to like, share, and subscribe. So we will continue the conversation, or we will wrap up rather, the conversation of advancement. Today is the last Monday in March, and so we're going to be wrapping up the conversation on advancement. I would like to share 2 R's. There are 2 R's that are synonymous with the concept of advancement, and it has to do with responsibility and reward. Responsibility and reward. So talking about advancement, we said it also could be seen as success, progress, advancement, moving forward, doing something different. Of course, to succeed, to better where you are coming from. You first of all do an appraisal or an assessment of where you are, and then set a target for yourself to say, this is where I want to be. And then you now plan or chart a course. That's about strategic planning. The first week we talked about strategic planning as part of being deliberate about your advancement goal. So today I just want to share a few things around the reward of advancement. When you move forward, people, when you go up, so to speak, people around you also rise. When you go higher in your career, in your business, by the time you begin to make so much money, you can now employ other people who were probably doing nothing. They gain from that opportunity. They gain from that upliftment. So you're moving higher up the ladder helps to bring people, give them opportunities to also grow. Another reward of advancement is that it helps you leave a legacy. If you're the first to invent a certain concept or called, okay, let me talk about cake, for example. I wouldn't want to call names, but at some point I went to Lagos. I bake on the side. My passion is baking and cooking. So I went to Lagos and I was shopping for molds, something we call molds. So there's a particular mold I found. I think it's the arts. This internet something, Tracy Gamresi Arts. So I found that mold, and the people in the market there in Lagos, they were like, it's even a Port Harcourt vendor, a Port Harcourt cake or baker, or cake decorator that invented this mold. And I'm like, really? So it's a known name. I don't want to advertise for free, you know what I mean? So, but then it was good to see or hear that someone having been in the industry of cake decorating for so long probably noticed the gap and decided to just the art, but then made it in the form of a mold, and the mold is out there in the market. So that was impressive. So that speaks about legacy. So if probably he or she did a good campaign or marketing, I'm sure it would have been louder than the way I'm saying it. But so that's what legacy, one of the rewards of advancement can do to you. It opens your mind to innovation and it leaves a legacy. So in the sand of time, this person really should be given that accolade or that credit because of that known good work. I'd like to just end by sharing some stories of certain people who broke a leg. How did they do it? They were in certain scenarios and they felt they were not happy, or that wasn't good enough for them, and they decided to do something that speaks to the responsibility aspect of advancement. And I'd like you to pay some attention here. All right, so I want to talk about stories that highlight, number 1, resilience, number 2, adaptability. And this is about some individuals, who, what did they do? 1, embrace change. Number 2, pursued their passions. Number 3, achieved a remarkable success. How? Through reinvention. So mark the word reinvention. I promise you 2 hours. Rewards and responsibility. When I'm adding a third one free of charge. reinventing yourself. So follow me. Let's go through the stories. So number one speaks about Gretchen Rubin, initially a lawyer who clerked for Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. Rubin felt unfulfilled in her legal career. Recognizing her passion for writing, she transitioned to becoming a best-selling author, known for works like The Happiness Project, and she's also known for hosting a popular podcast called Happier. That's a legal practitioner, but felt unfulfilled, but had a passion, and she transitioned, reinvented herself, went the role of writing, and then became a bestseller. That's the aspect of responsibility, comes with some work. So I'll speak about Dean Forbes. So he says at 16, Forbes found himself homeless due to his family's economic hardships. Aspiring to be a professional footballer, he pivoted to the tech industry after his sports career didn't materialize. Starting in telesales at Motorola, he climbed the ranks to become the CEO of Fortero, a leading technology company. That sounds really interesting. And this is coined from the times.co.uk. It featured seriously at 16, someone who decided to be a footballer but didn't materialize, reinvented himself, transitioned, and became the CEO of Fortero, a leading technology company. That speaks about advancement, shows legacy. In the sand of time, this story and this guy, Dean Forbes, has come to stay. All right, let me motivate you a bit more by sharing. I think we've all heard about Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a very familiar one. So Arnold Schwarzenegger's career is a testament to reinvention, the third R. Starting as a champion bodybuilder, he transitioned to become a Hollywood action star and later served as the governor of California, showcasing versatility across diverse fields. Very interesting. Robert Downey Jr. Once known for his struggles with substance abuse, Downey Jr. reinvented himself to become one of Hollywood's most bankable actors, notably portraying Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Beautiful. I'll take one more if you're not tired. This is about Jennifer Moorman. After years as a traveling singer, Moorman felt disconnected from the evolving, did you hear that? Evolving music industry. That's advancement for you. Nothing is static. It moves. It changes. So he felt disconnected because things had moved, things had changed. But then embracing her love for storytelling, she pursued responsibility, action, effort. She pursued writing, and then she earned an English degree and became a best-selling author. This is the second story of someone who pursued passion and, of course, reinvented themselves. So her journey underscores the transformative power of aligning one's career with personal passion. I would like to ask you today, what is your passion, or what are your passions? Okay, someone once said, it's interesting that you have a job, but it becomes more interesting when what you're passionate about becomes your job. So think about it, and let's hear from you. So I hope this was useful. This is the wrap edition of Map It for the month of March. Let's hear your perspectives. Let's share your stories with you, your success stories, and of course, someone out there will be blessed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your story. I remain Tracy Dapper, your host. Make it plain with Tracy.